again to the start of the English innings, so just may assist the bowlers in terms of a bit of swing. As this one is stroked nicely through the mid-wicket region. They could only cross for one as Ratcha comes into the bowling attack. And he will want to settle in really and accompany James in terms of starting well and putting pressure. The total is just 213.
Yeah, just as 1 run scored in the first over by James. And what was good about his bowling is that the batsman had to play at each delivery. And Ratcha will want to continue in that vein and try to keep scoring down. The long leg is now being pulled up to short fine leg.
Yeah, Mohammed flays at this one and the catch is taken, early wicket. That's the breakthrough, early breakthrough for the West Indies. And so certainly Mohammed goes. He was never in control of that shot. A big wicket here for West Indies.
Yeah, and we have seen it for the second time in the series. Ball just outside the off stump with a little lift and a little room. And he's looking to go the aerial gap down to third man. This is the second time we have seen him being dismissed, caught in third man. And again, just seemed to favor that shot. Went straight down to the man who was feeling on the third man wrong view. He accepted. Simple catch. And Mohammed had to depart very early. And this is that West Indies wanted, just to pick up wickets very early.
Yes, certainly that's the kind of start that you want when you're defending a low or modest total. You don't want the opening partnership, as we saw from the West Indies. They started slow, but they did put on a good stand. That just throwing the hands at that one, really, the feet nowhere in position.
Yeah, he was nowhere close to that delivery. He saw it short, outside the off stump. He had the room, the ball lifting there and just slashed at it. And unfortunately for him, it just went straight down to the fielder, third man.
Yeah, and this is what you do not want your youngsters to be looking at as an example. You got to get the feet across if you really want to cut that ball and cut it well. You have to be in control, and he was never in control there.
Yeah, you will be disappointed. As I said, the second time he had been caught, third man, very early in his inning.
Well, that brings Ben Myers to the crease. Ratcha with his tail up, just looking to really extract some movement and a bit of pace from the surface. Looks very workmanlike so far.
Yeah, good breakthrough for the West Indies. They continue with the 2 slips, really attacking.
Yeah, that one comes off the face of the bat. Mayer's looking to leave the delivery, but certainly Ratcha coming through a bit faster than anticipated.
Yeah, and that ball coming off the edge and just dropping and going down to the first slip position. It looked really dangerous. It just happened to get on top of it, and it just rolled down to first slip.
Again, getting that bit of shape away from the right-hander. Not drawing the batsman in. Mayer's just opting to leave. Yeah. Seen Dawkins, he's there. Has really played some good innings throughout the series, Dawkins.
England would be hoping that he continued to play as he has been playing, and would want him to bat maybe right through as long as possible.
Yeah. Mayer's just playing that one a bit awkwardly, but certainly Dawkins remaining out there. I think a lot will depend on him.
We would have seen that Dawkins and Mohammed really would have had probably the biggest partnership of the series, 158.
Oh my goodness, look at this. Another one goes. And Ratcha picking up another wicket in his overs. Just strangling Ben Myers down the leg side. He played the earlier lifting delivery on his body rather not really well. But this time, he was able to get a fine edge. And you can see the disappointment as he walks.
Yeah, you does not feel good when they get caught down the leg side. Ball lifting a bit, probably just about waist height, and he looked to turn it and was really turned it too fine. And the keeper coming across and taking a simple catch. And England losing the second, but you will be disappointed. You don't want to do, probably were looking to play that a little bit squarer, but got it fine.
From the river end or the road end. And this one surely will be signaled wide. Just losing a bit of rhythm there, Ratcha. Wants to get back. He will be happy with the start of his day's work. Did very well with the bat. And coming and picking up quick wickets already. So his day.
Yeah. Once again, you've seen he really hustling Bill Benson there as that ball is moving into the right-hander. And he had to come down on this one rather quickly and push it out to mid-wicket. But he will have a lot of confidence. Played a good inning of 31 and picking up 2 wickets in his first over. So really, he would have all the confidence that's required. And you see him running in, really putting everything into it. Looking to break the back of the England batting.
Yeah, he will certainly want to break the back of the England batting. He's picked up 2 and will be eager to get some more. Has 10 overs to do so. He got 2 in the first over, so it means that he has 9 overs to pick up more. This one is cut, or punched rather, the fielder quickly behind it. And there's no run, no even thought of a run there. So three deliveries remaining. Only the wide to come from his over. This one is lifted, and that's gone for 6. Easy pickup there. Really looked comfortable in terms of the getting inside the line and lifting 4-6.
Yeah, it's a very good shot, and it's shortish in length. And that also looked as a slower delivery. You could see he had to wait slightly and picked it up nicely, getting into good position, getting inside that delivery and hit it over that square leg position for 6. It's a very good shot play there.
Yeah, so Benison off the mark with a 6. Good way to get off the mark. It's not a 6 that really had much risk to it. All he needed to do was to get across and lift it, use the pace of the bowler. Good comeback delivery there by Ratcha. You can see the difference in terms of this ball and the previous ball, just slightly down the leg side a bit. And he was able to latch onto it really quickly, Benison. This time, much straighter. He had no choice but to come. So it's important to stick to the right line.
Yeah, and what was good is that Benson got into a real good position to play that hook shot for 6. And even that's delivery that followed up, he had to be really in good position. And you see him covering it. You see
Yorkshire prodigy here. Good shot this time. It's going to run close to the boundary and will be pulled in now. But certainly a good shot there by Dawkins. Just getting on top of that one. He was always in control, Dawkins.
Yeah, it was well played. It was a good length delivery, not a bad delivery. And drove it square on the offside, picked up 2, getting close to the delivery. So he was on top of it. And no danger. Pick up another 2.
Ratcha in from the... Ooh, this one going past the edge. He drew Dawkins into that shot. Dawkins just pushing at it slightly.
Well, it was a superb delivery. And that one straightened. Probably just with the angle, just seemed to go the other way. We see Racha bringing the ball more into the batsman. And this one just going the other way. And Ben Dawkins comprehensively beaten.
So skipper Don at slip. This one is just guided. Third man is there. He will come in. So Dawkins soldiers on. It's 9 from 14 deliveries.
And a good adjustment by Dawkins there. As that one again leaving him. And you could see him just adjusting an angle in the bat. And keeping it down away from the first slip. And the third man had to come off the boundary.
Yeah, that one just a little too short there. Oh. Would have loved to get that ball just a little closer up to the batter and try to ensure that he doesn't have that ability to guide it past. What is noticeable though is that Ratcha is getting quite a bit of bounce from that end. Again, good delivery. Has Benison committed to play in the shot?
Yeah, good delivery. Benison having to reach for that delivery. And was fortunate, got it from middle of the bat and went to cover. But I don't think Ratcha will be too perturbed seeing Benson Day reaching for that delivery.
The final delivery to go, looking to cut. And for a moment there, I thought he was gone. Ratcha just causing a bit of discomfort out there. Loud appeal, but really Falconer not playing the delivery. So Falconer, age 19, and he plays for Middlesex second 11. As we've seen, a good hard-hitting batter. And today we recognize his bowling ability. He really hasn't bowled in the series except today. And he did very well in terms of helping to control the West Indies batting. Again, good delivery. Ratcha just getting the ball to bounce off a good length.
And I think what's good about the West Indies bowling is the line they have been bowling. This one was just outside the off stump, bounce a bit. You could see him, you know, probably taking off a little bit of pace and out of going through, but they consistently is bowling on a good line.
So here he goes again to Falconer. Falconer just looking to angle and get it down to third man. What the West Indies have done well is that they're looking to pick up wickets while and be aggressive. So you see the gully in play. So one slip Man at gully. Backward point. And that is driven. And they will get 2. Driven through the cover region and picking up 2 is Falconer. So he moves to 3. And showing his worth. Falconer. Just needs to assess the conditions and play accordingly. The total is not a big one. It's not a total where you need to panic, though you've lost 3 wickets. Nicely in behind this one.
Yeah, confidently behind this one. And Faulkner will really want to get some runs to his name. He only went for 16 in the previous game, and despite the first game when he really looked good, got some runs. He haven't got the sort of runs that I think that the England team would have wanted. This is a good opportunity for him. Get some runs under his belt.
Yeah, I certainly agree with you. A good opportunity, and you want to take opportunities like these just to show your character, show the fact that you deserve to be where you are. He's bowling from the Dabo Hill end. This is his first bowl from this end. And so he's looking to just keep it a bit tight. 70 needed, 59 deliveries. Again, pitched up. And hands just pushing back on the offside. Again, don't want to leave it too late. We know that mathematically, a couple of 6s can help to fix the situation, but you don't want to have to rely on too much on that as the single is being taken. So 144 for 7. Over number 41. 70, 58 deliveries. Ratcha runs away. Morris goes hard at this one. Really was hoping to get good connection, maybe pierce that gap. Doesn't go in his favor. Certainly you can see his intention here now. He is going to look to put Willow to leather. Try to get the scoring rate back into one that is controllable.
Yeah, they've got to be much more intent now. 69 needed of 56. Not panic nor reckless, just be intent. More than once, they have to think about the boundary here and there.
Yeah, certainly need to get maybe early boundaries, and then you can always pick up the 1s and 2s. That will help quite a lot.
But Ratcha has kept it tight so far. Just 3 runs coming off this over so far. Wide though signal.
Yeah, and that's the first extra in a very long time. And for the most part, they were stuck on 2 extras. And I think this one will bring them their 3rd extra. Extras up to 5. Again, coming off a thick outside edge. And going down to 3rd man. So that's a single brought up.
think that the West Indies will be prepared to give the single. Flashing outside the off stump, past the keeper, and goes down to that fine third man position. 2 by signal. So 2 more to the score. 152. So there's a long off, right back on the boundary, and an extra cover on the boundary. 1 feline cover on the boundary. There's a third man. So you see offside field really widely spread. So the single is on off. On the leg side, a short fine leg, mid wicket, mid on, and deep mid wicket. So Ratcha, this ball driven down to that field and wide long off. And the amble a single. 153. England certainly will need to be picking up more than singles, but probably will need a couple of boundaries, maybe 1 big over that probably just turn the tide a bit. But with 8 wickets down, they really is up against it.
Yeah, this is where they've got to take the charge. They've got to do it now. Not recklessly, I must say again, but it is important to accelerate at this time.
So Singh into strike. Ball is stroked straight to point. And they come through for a single. Singh is off the mark. West Indies on the 19 have been doing it well, keeping things really tight. England was not allowed to get off to any big start. And 54 for 8. Lofted in the air. Now the cover is going to come in. Settles on that. Takes a easy catch. And Joe Moore goes, and I think that's will be it for England. Caught in the cover. And really didn't have much of a chance, but really were looking to step up.
Simple catch for Fontaine coming in. Much to the delight of the rest of his teammates. Simple, easy catch. And England staring defeat here. The 154 for 9.
Yeah. Jomo was the last of the recognized batter. And really looking to change gear. Not getting hold of that shot. And being easily taken at deep cover. England 154 for 9. Really has been a tremendous comeback. I think after West Indies get just 213, one would have felt that with the England batting, it would have been challenging for the West Indies team, but they have done well. And they have kept things really tight, picking up wickets, early wickets, which was important. Pick up those first 3 wickets. And England has been on the back foot since.
Yes, they never seem to recover at all from those 3 early blows that were struck England. And the West Indies kept the pressure on, played as tight as possible. And it looks very much that they would run away with this victory. 60 needed of 44. And the final 2 are in. And with Joe Moore's going, the chances look slimmer and slimmer.
Racha picked up this 3rd wicket into his 6th over. 3 for 21. Had a good spell. West Indies really came back. It's come back really strongly. Full toss again. Just play to the short cover. And no chance of a run, that which completes another over. Russia 6 over. No maidens, 21 runs, 3 wickets. England 154 for 9.
Yes, 154 for 9. Suggesting that the West Indies are in a very strong position with the required run rate verging on 9. It's about 5.5 now. It's not expected for them to do anything special.
Driven in the air, the mid-off comes around, takes the catch, and West Indies complete another really big victory, coming back from 213 to bowl England for 154. There has been a really tremendous bowling performance by the West Indies.
James taking the catch.
And deservedly winning this game by some 60 runs. We're coming off with a 5-2 victory in the series.
Yes, winning by 60 runs with 36 balls to spare. Very good victory. And all in all, it was a remarkable victory by the West Indies. And they won by a pretty big margin, you know, winning by 6.